Hello friends, hello family, hello comrades. This is our practice leash. Okay? Um, let's start off with some nature calls. Okay, so you're gonna take a seat somewhere. Okay? You're gonna put your wrists together. You're gonna put your lips. So when you kind of flex your finger around, you should see an indentation of two bones. More like tendons. Are they bones? I think they might be bones. Little. They might be tendons though, like cartilage, like your nose. Okay. So that's where you're putting your like between your thumb phalange and your wrist, like where your wrist starts out. There's like an indentation. Your lips go there. Basically, okay. You go whoop 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 whoop. Switch hands. Whoop 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 whoop. Okay. So those are for your dog. Okay, they're very, very good for your dog. Let's try again. Okay, put your lips to your wrist. Whoop 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 whoop. Yeah. Um, your dog likes that. Okay, they like that a lot. It might seem like they don't know how to receive that affection right away, but they know what you're doing, right? You're trying to relate to them, like at their level, like as a nature lover. Your dog's a nature lover. That's why you have a dog, because you're a nature lover too, right? Please don't deny it. Okay? If you have a dog, you like nature. Your dog is a nature. Okay. So this is my practice leash. So last time I was doing a discussion about range of mobility with your leash, pretty much, right? And about being able to respond to your dog's movements while you do something else, while you multitask. You know, like it should not be a hard time to have a dog, right? But then you have to figure out how, like, could you do this? Like, if I asked you to hold your leash like this and talk to me like this, would you be able to do that? Like, no, that would be kind of distracting, right? But that's one of the practices that we do. It's like shoulder work. It's like rope is part of like rope is the whole thing in the martial arts community. Rope is the whole thing. Like in healing work, rope is like it's a huge deal. Like it's not just whatever. I say that in every class. What we do here in these movement sessions is not just whatever, right? So I'm gonna show you something. So grab your leash and grab it the way that you grab your leash, right? If it has a little if it's it should have like a handle, right? You put it on a dot. If it doesn't have a handle, I'm sure you can find a way to create a handle. You just tie it, right? And then you hang it on your wrist, okay? And I'm gonna show you some movement, some mobility work with your leash style. If you like the work, you're gonna like a ton of practice too, okay? It's right there on the YouTube. How long do you think you can hold your wrist like this? For like a minute? Maybe two? With how much pain? Like a lot? That's not me. I walk my dog like this. It's a German Shepherd. I walk her like this. For hours I walk her like this. Right? That means that the moment that she goes the wrong direction, that she gets anxiety, she's a puppy, goes into puppy mode, we connect immediately, and she doesn't do that. She prefers to hang out with me. She doesn't like to be by herself. She likes people. A dog is a social person, right? It should be social. If your dog's not social, you leave a comment and you're talking about it. Please do that. Okay? Dogs are supposed to be social. No, not my dog. You're lying. Okay? Stop. So, other side. Just hold it. How do you feel when you're with your dog? Your dog barks. Your dog is anxious. Your dog needs you to lift him up all the time. All these are like thingies that your dog has. You know how you have thingies? You get panic attacks, you hyperventilate, you get aroused. Maybe that's the thing people have too. Right? What else? People get thirsty all the time. People they fall asleep randomly throughout the day. People have the jitters. Right? How many of these problems do you have when you're with your dog? Your dog has a lot of problems too. That's why we need to help each other, right? As people. Exercise. It's heavy, right? You thought your leash was just whatever. You thought it was your dog that was like, maybe your dog had weight. Your dog something. Your dog, you have to lift up your dog. Your dog is pulling you. You're pulling your dog. Your dog's the one that's responsible, right? That's what happened in our mind. It's you. You got this stuff. Hold her up. Don't put your arm down. I'll get mad. Okay? Don't put your arm down yet. Same size though. I'm gonna have one. Same size. One time. Okay? You're lucky my dog's not here because then she'd be teaching you stuff about how spoiled human beings can be when they're around dogs. How we avoid accountability, how we blame other people, how we turn our backs on each other. And dogs don't do that. You know, dog parks and such, according to a lot of dog owners, especially white dog owners, straight dog owners, cisgender straight dog owners, what happens here? You feel like, oh, a dog's being aggressive or something. No, they were just playing. Ultimately, you leave two dogs alone, by the end of the day, they're going to be friends. Is that the same thing with you and the other dog owner? No, it's not. No, it's not. Same size. What else have we done in this class? We've pulled the rope around ourselves, we've tied it around our hands. It's supposed to be fun for you. So you like your dog. Your dog's fun. I like my dog too. So how long have I been holding this rope like this? Like 5 minutes now? All the way out? That's how I walk my dog. Right? So I'm never ever dropping tension on my dog. I'm always paying attention to my dog, but also to me. And just because I have this relationship to my rope, I should be able to hold this rope for a long time. Because rope is actually very lightweight. So you holding your rope like this and you feel like, oh my god, it's so heavy. It's not heavy. So you just have relief by shoulders. Right? Okay? You got this stuff. So that's all we're doing today. We're showing you how a shoulder works. And if you can do this practice with me, do this video again later. If you can do this practice with me, when you get through this practice with me, when you're with your puppy, you're not gonna have a hard time. Your dog's not gonna have a hard time. You're not gonna feel like you and your dog have separate minds anymore either. You're gonna feel like on the same page. You're gonna become like the love part of your body, the heart. Okay? Same steps again. So what happens if I step on this knot right here? You don't have knots on your rope, so don't worry about it. Just hold the rope. So I challenge you to think this way. If my foot's my dog, do you think this is easy for me to keep my arm on like this? No, it's not. Do you think it's easy for me to keep balance on my other foot? Of course it's not. Why do I do it? It's because I know it's good for my dog's mental health. Good for her body. Good for her joints, good for her muscles, good for her stomach. She used to have a bad hip, now it's a perfect hip. She used to have problems with her stomach, now she doesn't. Not a single bad happened, only I happened. That was all me. My shoulder's not moving at all. There's no shake happening. Not even a single bit. Right? That's what's happening with my dog. When I'm with my dog, I'm not insecure. I know my guy. She's great. She's awesome. I love her so much. I'm easy being me. My dog's staying with my parents. It's hard. So, hamstring strength is enough to teach you what a shoulder is, and what you go through with like your gut and your back muscles and your joints when you're walking a dog. Little or small, I don't care how big your dog is. That's like canine. You're a human being. You guys are different in all ways. You feel stuff when you have like a boundary called a rope, right? So butt kicks. Okay, I'm gonna do 60 on this side. Count to 60. 60 again. Wait 30 seconds. 60, 60. Wait 30 seconds. 60, 60. Okay? If you have a hammer at home, I'll show you an alternative if you don't have a hammer. These are cheap though. They're not expensive things. You grab a seat, you put your elbow on your knee, hammer faces that way, don't point it at yourself, it's too scary. Okay? You drop it. So you do this with your hand. Okay? Hiya! Hi! Hiya! Hi! Hiya! Hi! Hiya! Hi! Hiya! Hi! Other side. So you're gonna do that 30 times on one side for your leash though, to be able to hold it. And you know, like escape sessions, you see this in escape sessions too, I've been teaching this, that once you have strong elbows, your shoulders have this way of kind of staying up. You don't drop through your shoulders all the time. Right? You'll see, and do this movement right while I talk. So you hold it like this, and you go, boop, boop, boop. Okay. When I'm training dogs, if you want to have a private session with me, if you come to sessions in Maryland Park, in Asian Street, Houston, Texas, when I'm training dogs, especially if there's a lot of them, I'm walking like this. Because I have a lot of elbow tension happening. It's because I have to make really fast decisions with like my mind or with my guts. I have to like do stuff, you know, that the dogs are gonna act, they're gonna like, you know, they like that sort of treatment. They're smart, you know. They're being like asked to do something that's like exciting to them. Dogs love to work with me, right? So grab it like this, 30, 30, 30. Okay, so 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 30 seconds in the middle, okay? Okay, and then butt kicks. You're gonna feel so good walking your dog when you do this. So tomorrow, do the yoga sessions. I got you. 60, 60. If you get tired, you keep going though. And later we're gonna do calf races, but you have to get through your hamstring kicks first, okay? So 60, 60, 30 seconds, 60, 60, 30 seconds, 60, 60, 30 seconds. Okay? That's all for today. Social media, donation information, so I can get more tools for you to show you more stuff down below. Okay, bye. Love you all. You guys are great. Say hello to your dog for me. Okay, bye.